All right, so I'm out here for auction preview day. Had to work today. The audio is gonna absolutely suck, so I'll probably be overlaying this. We've got lots of wind. I'll probably be overlaying this with music instead. So here we go. Sunrise bug, outer 70. With the bug, non-sunroof, also about a 70. Pretty picked over. Not much to see here. Just piles and piles of crap. Those are not being auctioned tomorrow. That's too bad. El Camino is pretty nice. What do we have here? I don't know, but I dig it. Oh, I did not see this station wagon on the preview. Cornet wagon, got a 30s, 40s, early 40s Dodge. I am gonna shut up and, ooh, no I'm not. We're gonna check out this bullet nose. Look at this thing. Got crotch coolers on it. Let's see what kind of shape we're in. Not bad, that's doable. All right, another. Yeah, I need to jump out into the lanes. We're gonna go down the lanes. Solid cab. Let's see. Got a Ford. This is the 66 to 78 Ford line. I'll take it. That's a 7. Oh, I thought it was a 78. It says it's a 77. I'm not buying it. It's got square headlights. I could be wrong though. That looks like a nice builder. So there's some that weren't in the preview pictures, like this Rampage. Rampages are cooler than they ever were before. And this is what I thought was an old Celica, but it looks like it's a Plymouth Arrow. It is. Yep. I apologize for bouncing all around. This is straight cell phone. Like I said, I had to work today. Rushed out here, trying not to get busted, not coming straight home from work. Some more old Fords. Tornado. Look at the rust on that Tornado. That's something you don't see. That, my friends, is what happens when you put a vinyl top on a car. Olds. Alright, we're going to circle around here. What do we got here? I don't know. I like the fins on it. Look at the fins on that thing. It's a Dodge. Crazy old race. Loving that thing. Working our way down with a couple Oldsmobiles. Oh, check out the Willis Jeep. Yes, I said Willis. Willis, not Willys. That may be worth trying to bid on tomorrow. Let's see, we've got another Tornado. Nope, that's Regal. Grand Prix. Nova, don't go. Alright, we're going to continue our way down. I'm going to try and get you guys good looks at just about everything. But I am making some fast moving. Backside. Hey, how's it going, man? Good. All right, that. No. Yeah, never. All right, this is back to where we started. Let's take a look down this row. Got a big old fat Dodge. This is what Lumpy would call it. Would have preferred to drive instead of the square car. Interesting cutaway Metropolitan here. Definitely worth some parts to somebody somewhere. Trying Spitfire with a hard top. That's a Mark IV. I might need that hard top actually. Check out that wagon. Check out the wraparound glass on the back of that thing. A Commander and an old Chevy. Yep, weather sucks. Weather absolutely sucks. Man, check out these wagons. Sliding rear window on that wagon, that's pretty sick. Another wagon. I am a station wagon freak. Sadly, these are beyond my capes. All right, let's check out the Bradley GT. Sitting on Chevy pattern. Yeah, nothing real cool here. No motor. Yeah, that's an easy pass. That is a big bodied Mustang. It's got some damage to the front, but as these gain in popularity, you know, you can expect that to actually fetch some money here pretty soon. Pointy T-Bird, gotta love pointy T-Birds. I've been wanting to see this 60, I think it's a 60 Chevy 4-door. I've been wanting to take a look at this and see what it actually is, because without the trim on it, it was a little difficult to tell. And I still can't tell because I don't know anything about these things. But that is a builder for sure. Another boxy T-Bird, 5859. Not a fan. Big old Chrysler boat. A Ranchero, Corvair Monza, and a, I believe, 67 Mustang. That's what they said. Oh, it says 70 right on it. Yeah, that would be a 70. 69 narrow step Chevy. And there's a storm coming in, and the rain is getting me. All right, so we got a Dodge post-pilot. Working our way down the Dodge trucks, working toward a couple Studies. A lot of these were in the pictures already shared, but those are buildable. Those are absolutely buildable. And early 60s Chevy and an early 70s International. That thing, as long as you never have to change the water pump, it'll run forever. If you do have to change the water pump, enjoy pulling the engine. Big old fat International utility truck. This, so a buddy of mine is big into war trucks, and he's telling me he thinks this is a GMC. We are going to try and get around here and take a peek at the inside, see if it says what it is. I can't tell. Usually there's a panel on these in here. I'm not seeing the panel. I apologize. I'm in such a hurry today, folks. Weather's rolling in, and I have kids at the house who need me, because being a dad's more important than being a YouTuber. All right, we're working our way down. What is this monstrosity? Good grief. Let me back up so you can see this. Look at that thing. Oh, that is but I want to give you a shot of this grill. Check that out. That's cool, yard art. I don't care where you're from. All right, working our way down through the old section here. We got boat number 1, boat number 2, boat number 3. No, I'm kidding. I wish I could give you guys more information on these, but ooh, this one took a smack. Yeah, I wonder which faces went through that windshield. Look at this. This reminds me of Cruella de Vil for some reason. Love the suicide doors on the back of that. That is an Austin. Look at that. That's interesting. They've built in, it's kind of limoed up. It's got glass in between the driver and the rear. Let's see what we got here. Working our way down. This is an old Plymouth, an old Chrysler, an old Buick. Let's see. Yep, there's our Buick portals. All right, got us a Chevy farm truck. Gonna be a 1 ton most likely. And boat after boat after boat, working our way down through here. Old Kaiser. Love that version of their badge. All right, working our way down here and picking up. Look at the rolled headlights on this thing. What is that? That is an old Ford. Look at that. And even cooler, look at that. What is that? That's a, what is that, a 37? 38 Ford? Holy cannolis. I just love this old stuff. I don't know anything about it, and I love it anyway. Still looking for the old Bug. There's supposed to be a 60 or 61. That is another late 30s Ford. I believe that's another one missing the fenders. What is this old truck? That is an old Chevy. All right, continuing down the line here. You just don't get grills like that. Old Chrysler ×2. Man, that Buick took a smack. Let me back up and give you guys a better view here. Check out, that thing got hit hard. All right, got an old Pontiac. Looks like from the hood it's chipped in with, those trim pieces have got to be worth a good bit. Got a, I believe that's a 55 Ford Ranch wagon. All right, now this Scout that I've been really interested in, this 61 Scout. Look at this thing. Brush painted hood, and I don't care. Look at that. Perfectly solid in here. This, folks, that's a builder right there. That thing is crazy cool. Crazy cool. All right, working our way back through. I'm glad it's a little cold right now. I'm less worried about snakes. If you follow the channel, you know I'm petrified of snakes. Working our way down through here. Another old truck. Another old, is this a unibody Ford? No, it's not a unibody Ford. It's a split cab. All right. We're going to catch some backs of these cabs because I love that unique 5-window Dodge look. Not that there weren't 5-window other things, but Dodge has those kind of scrunched down rear quarter windows. Look at this. This is a fender bolted to the missing tailgate on a shortened crossway. No, it's not. I'm an idiot. That is a bed upside down sitting across the frame. Hello, my name's Dan, and I'm also an idiot. All right, so I'm gonna continue looking for that Bug. I do not see the early Bug, and that bugs me. Pun fully intended, because that was the only thing that was out here to see, other than just showing you guys around. Let's take a peek in here. Oh, that's interesting. That is not off of this vehicle. There's a cool dash panel there. All right, let's take a look at the front of that 70 Mustang. See, this is a buildable car right here. It's very buildable. All right, looks like we have come to the end of the auction era, or area. Oh, I see it up there. We're gonna take a long walk. I'll be back in a second. All right, so I found the other section here. So we got some Z's. Ouch, that hurt. I am looking at the screen and not looking where I'm walking. All right, ooh, got some rust in the door here. It's a 74, so that's also got some thick filler. 74, so it's going to be a 280 if it's a US spec car. Still maybe buildable, maybe. Let's check this one out. This is 76, so this is also going to be a 280 US spec car. Got a moonroof in it, or pop-up sunroof. Got the straight six. A little bit of a schwack here. Nothing too major. Those are 82 Supra lift back. As these come into their own, if you will, these are going to start demanding a good price. All right, here's what I was actually out to see. It says it's a 61. It's got one smashed, roached snowflake, but one good snowflake. I actually have, that's funny, I need a left and I have a right, so wow, this thing has been hit hard. But let's see what we got in the dash. We got that is a Dines, I think is the brand fuel gauge, because being a 61 it didn't have a fuel gauge. It's got the peanuts on it. It's got good VW, well that's interesting, those are VW stamped. Yeah, there's a Hella stamped, Hella SB19. It's got peanuts, front bumper's okay. Front fenders are pretty roached, so those wouldn't do much for you. All in all, a couple $100, pull some parts and maybe salvage the pan. Interior looks to be complete. Oh, pan does not. All right, well there's that. Steering wheel's pretty roached. Definitely roof was not what I was hoping to find today, but T-handle, even the back bumper that was wrecked looks like it might be salvageable, and there's a transmission in it, I was told. Oh, yep. There's an engine in it as well. It looks like a 40 horse, which it should not be. All right, then we got a 73 and 68. It's got some early parts in it. Dash looks okay. It's got, yeah, it's got some bumpers and fenders and whatnot in it that are not off of this car. So that's always interesting. So on this 73, those are, you know, everybody likes to go, oh, 1 year such and such. Yeah, those are 1 year seats. Pain in the butt to find and expensive to order seat covers for, because they are 1 year only and they don't produce very many of them. All right, this appears to be square body Chevy land, except the love. You gotta love the love. Give a little love to the love. They're starting to get some love. Another square body, another square body, another square body. It's the land of the square body. And a Rambler American. This is a solid little car. A huge fan, way too boxy for me, but that definitely, if you are a Rambler American person, that's a solid builder car right there. You got to love the fact that it's got the hubcaps on it, old school Uniroyal tiger paws. All right, we're gonna try and cut our way through here and see if I can not myself while cutting my way through here. All right, the back of this fire truck. This is the front of the fire truck. It was on the previous videos. Yup. That's a cool International. Those lights look sleepy. Dig that thing. More square body National. Square body. Here we go. for more square bodies. I'm on the highest part of the junkyard. They're not auctioning off any of the newer stuff. Don't see anything cool out there right now anyway, except, yeah, I was about to say except some stuff over there, and that happens to be where we just were. I forgot we walked all the way over here. It's a shame that Land Cruiser appears to have been rolled at some time. That would have been cool. All right, one last look at the bug and the Z's, and I think we'll wrap it up for today. All right, so we're gonna call it a day. I want to take a look at this Willis Jeep again. Hope I've shown you guys everything you could ever dream to see out here. I want to take a look at this again. This thing, axles are in it, leaf springs are in it, diffs are in it. This thing really needs to be back on the road. That is, let's see the license plate here. License plate from 1972, New Mexico, Land of Enchantment. So, you know, this, I talk about New Mexico Desert Classics. We're the home of the rust-free vehicles, rust-free classics. This is a perfect example, right? Like, I mean, I'm sure, watch this water pump still spins. Spins. Oh, no, it doesn't. And that would be why. I don't care how dry the climate is. That ain't gonna help.